Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the psychology of buying. We're talking about what really makes us decide to purchase something. And trust me, the answer is way more interesting than you might think. So let's just dive right in. Have you ever actually stopped to think about the real, deep down reason behind something you bought? We all think we know, right? But the truth is, it's usually a lot more complicated. The classic way to look at this is like a big showdown between two forces, pure emotion versus cold, hard logic. It's that feeling of, I just want that new dress, versus the calculated, practical thought of, we need a new software system for the business. One feels like pure impulse, the other feels like a total necessity. But let's be real, it is rarely that simple. I mean, think about it. Even a super practical purchase, like a phone, is so often driven by this powerful desire that has almost nothing to do with its basic function. People don't just go out and buy a phone. They buy an iPhone, and they do it for reasons that often fly right in the face of logic or their own budget. So what this tells us is that we've been asking the wrong question all along. It's not some battle between your heart and your head. No. Instead, every single purchase we make, from a pack of gum to a new house, is really driven by one of 10 core motivators. All right, so let's get into it. Let's break down this complete framework, the 10 key motivators. These are the secret drivers that really explain what makes us and our customers tick. And here they are. This list is basically a complete map of human desire when it comes to buying things. Now, I know, 10 is a lot to take in at once. So, to make this super clear and easy to remember, we're going to structure these 10 motivators into 3 distinct groups. First up, let's talk about the drivers that feel the most tangible, the most rational on the surface. These are the motivators that speak directly to our practical needs and, of course, our wallets. These are the absolute classics, right? Especially in the B2B world. It's all about the bottom line. Will this make me money or save me money? Will it reduce my risk? Think guarantees, good service. And will it just make my life easier, saving me time or effort? This is really the bedrock of any solid value proposition. Okay, now for group 2. Let's move into the motivators that are tied less to what a product does and more to what it says about us and our place in the world. This is where our identity really gets involved. This is where we go way beyond simple utility. A purchase that's motivated by status makes us feel important, respected. One that's driven by belonging, that connects us to our tribe, makes us feel like we're part of something. And a purchase for growth? That's all about becoming a better version of ourselves. These are really, really personal. And finally, we have the third group, the powerful, often subconscious, psychological triggers. Honestly, these are the gut feelings and deep-seated instincts that can totally shape our choices, sometimes without us even realizing it. And these triggers, man, are they potent. That allure of something new and innovative, that's novelty, and it can be impossible to resist. Emotional attachment, that's what creates that unshakable brand loyalty. And of course, FOMO, the fear of missing out. That creates an urgency that can shove us right over the finish line. So just knowing the list is one thing, but the real magic, the real secret sauce, happens when these motivators are combined. The most successful products in the world almost never appeal to just one of these. Let's make this totally concrete. Think about a luxury car. This is so much more than just a vehicle. It's a whole bundle of powerful motivators all firing at once. Let's break down exactly how. So you see what's going on? A car like this isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's a massive statement of status. It's an entry ticket into an exclusive community. That's belonging. It promises top-tier safety, showcases cutting-edge novelty, and fulfills a lifelong emotional attachment. It can even tick the financial box by being framed as an asset. It's brilliant. This brings us to a huge challenge. We all know this is true. People love to buy stuff, but they absolutely hate feeling like they're being sold to. So if you understand all these motivators, how in the world do you use them without just sounding like a pushy, obnoxious salesperson? The answer is actually incredibly simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. See, the most effective strategy isn't trying to guess which motivator matters to someone. It's about asking really good questions, and then, and this is the important part, genuinely listening for the clues, the specific words and feelings that tell you what that person truly values. And really, that's the big takeaway here. This framework of 10 motivators, it isn't a script for you to memorize and recite. It's a map. It gives you the entire landscape of human motivation. but it's your customer who provides the destination. So the real question is, are you listening closely enough to hear it?